Today I am going to explain types of chemical reactions. So what is chemical reaction? It is a process of conversion of reactants into product. It is a process of conversion of reactants into product. So what actually happens in a chemical reaction? So in a chemical reaction, breaking of bonds between the reacting species and making of new bonds to form a product are called chemical reaction. So it is a process of conversion of reactant into product. So in a chemical reaction, so the breaking of bond between the reacting species takes place and making of new bonds to form a product are called chemical reactions. So there are so many different types of chemical reactions. Some of the important types of chemical reactions are combination reaction, decomposition reaction, and third one is displacement reaction, and fourth one is double displacement reaction, Now let us discuss one by one. Coming to the first type of chemical reaction, that is combination reaction. So what is combination reaction? It is a chemical reaction in which two or more substances can combine to give a single product are called combination reaction. So what is combination reaction? It is a chemical reaction in which two or more substances can combine to give a single substance are called combination reaction. For example, here A and B. A and B are two substances which can combine to give a single substance, that is AB. For example, carbon react with oxygen to form carbon dioxide. Here carbon and oxygen. This is carbon, this is oxygen, are two substances which can combine to give a single product, that is carbon dioxide. Another example is carbon monoxide react with oxygen to form carbon dioxide. Here carbon monoxide and oxygen are two substances which can combine to give a single product, that is carbon dioxide. So it is combination reaction. It is a chemical reaction. In which two or more substances can combine to give a single substances are called combination formation reaction. Next, the next type of reaction is decomposition reaction. Decomposition reaction. So, what is decomposition reaction? It is a chemical reaction. It is a chemical reaction in which compound breaks up on heating to form two or more simpler substances are called decomposition reaction. Decomposition reaction means the reaction in which a compound breaks upon heating to form two or more simpler substances are called decomposition reaction. So, decomposition reaction means the reaction in which a compound breaks up on heating to form two or more simpler substances are called decomposition reaction. So, most of the decomposition reaction takes place in the presence of heat. Therefore, decomposition reactions are also called thermal decomposition reactions. Thermal decomposition reaction. For example, here AB is a compound. AB is a compound. So, which on heating it undergo. So, this compound breaks up to give two or more simpler substances. For example, water. When electric current is passing through water, so water breaks up to give hydrogen and oxygen. Here water is a compound. When electric current is passing through water, so water breaks up to give hydrogen and oxygen. So, oxygen. The next example is potassium chloride. This is potassium chloride. When potassium chloride is heated, so this potassium chloride breaks up to give potassium chloride and oxygen. So, these are the example for decomposition reactions. Now, the third type of chemical reaction is displacement reaction. So, what is displacement reaction? It is a chemical reaction in which a more reactive metal can displace less reactive metal from a compound are known as displacement reaction. So, what is displacement reaction? A reaction in which more reactive element can displace less reactive element from a compound is known as displacement reaction. Here AB is a compound and C is an element. Here C is more reactive element. C is more reactive element. So here A is a less reactive element. So this more reactive element can displace less reactive element from a compound. So we get Bc plus A. So here C is more reactive metal or element which can displace less reactive element from a compound. So this type of reactions are called displacement reaction. For example, take copper sulfate solution in a beaker. Take copper sulfate solution in a beaker. So this copper sulfate is blue in color. It is blue in color. A strip of zinc is placed in copper sulfate solution. A strip of zinc. So this is zinc is placed in a copper sulfate solution. And this zinc is connected to a battery. So on passing electricity, so this zinc is more reactive metal. So this zinc can displace copper from copper sulfate solution. Therefore, the color of copper sulfate solution become colorless. So zinc is more reactive metal. So it can displace copper from copper sulfate solution. So this copper is deposited on zinc strip. So brown, reddish brown copper is deposited on zinc strip. So it is an example for displacement reaction. Displacement reaction. So zinc react with copper sulfate solution. So zinc is more reactive metal. So it can displace copper from copper sulfate solution. We get zinc sulfate plus copper. Zinc sulfate plus copper. So it is an example for displacement reaction. Another example is the element which is more reactive than hydrogen can also displace hydrogen from acid. An element which is more reactive than hydrogen can also displace hydrogen from an acid. For example, zinc react with HCl. Zinc react with HCl. So zinc is more reactive element. So it can displace hydrogen gas from an acid. Therefore, we get ZnCl2 plus hydrogen gas. So it is also an example for displacement reaction. The next type of reaction is double displacement reaction. Double displacement reaction or double decomposition reaction. Double decomposition reactions. So what is double displacement reaction or a double decomposition reaction? It is a chemical reaction in which two or more compounds in their aqueous state can exchange their ions or radicals to form new substances are called double displacement reaction. So what is double displacement reaction? The reaction in which two or more compounds in their aqueous state, means in the solution form, aqueous state, can exchange their ions or radicals. reaction. For example, AB and CD. AB and CD are two substances. So here A plus B minus, C plus B minus. So AB and CD are two substances. So in their they are in aqueous state, can exchange their ion to form a new substance. So for example here CB and AB, we get AB and CB compounds can combine to give a new substance, that is C and B, CB, CB and AB, CB and AB. So this type of reactions are called double displacement reactions. So this double displacement reaction, the reaction, it is a chemical reaction in which two or more compounds in their aqueous state can exchange their ions or radicals to form a new substances are called double displacement reaction or double decomposition reactions. There are two types of double displacement reaction. They are precipitation reaction. Precipitation reaction, and second one is neutralization reaction. Neutralization reaction. Now, precipitation reaction. So, precipitation reaction means it is a chemical reaction in which two or more compounds in their aqueous state can exchange their ions, or radicals to form precipitate or insoluble solid as one of the product are called precipitation reaction. Precipitation reaction means reaction in which two or more substances in their aqueous state, can exchange their ions or radicals to form an insoluble solid as one of the product are called precipitation reaction. For example, AgNO3 react with HCl. AgNO3. That means silver nitrate. So it is in the aqueous form. HCl is also in the aqueous form. Hydrochloric acid. So silver nitrate react with hydrochloric acid. Here Ag plus NO3 minus H plus Cl minus. So here H combined with NO3 gives HNO3 nitric acid, and Ag plus and Cl minus combined to give AgCl. It is a precipitate. Or insoluble solid. So the double displacement reaction means the reaction in which two or more substances in their aqueous state can exchange their ion to form product. So that type of reactions are called displacement reaction. So this reaction is an example for precipitation reaction. Now, what is neutralization reaction? Neutralization reaction or acid-base reaction, neutralization reaction or acid-base reaction. So neutralization reaction means it is a chemical reaction in which acids and bases combine to give salt and water are called neutralization reaction. Neutralization reaction means the chemical reaction in which acids and bases combine to give salt and water are called neutralization reaction. For example, hydrochloric acid react with sodium hydroxide solution. Gives here H plus, Cl minus, Na plus, OH minus, NaCl. It is a salt plus OH and H combined to give H2O. So this is an example for neutralization reaction.